In your national headlines, President Biden is answering calls from civil rights groups to pass voting rights legislation. It was a key policy when he ran for president. Now, more than a year after his election, activists are calling for the change. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington, D.C.
This morning, President Biden facing mounting pressure to deliver on a key policy priority, protecting the right to vote. He delivered an impassioned speech in Atlanta.
Will we choose democracy over autocracy, light over shadows, justice over injustice? I know where I stand.
But several key voting rights activists skipped the event. Some called an empty gesture.
This administration has given us there's no meat on the bone.
The head of the NAACP writing, quote, "It's time for this administration to match their words with actions." Passing federal voting rights legislation would require a controversial Senate rules change to overcome Republican opposition. The president, who previously opposed altering the filibuster rule, now changing course.
I support changing the Senate rules, whichever way they need to be changed to prevent a minority of senators from blocking action on voting rights.
President Biden arguing Congress must act to counter 19 states passing new laws following the 2020 election. The Democrats called deliberate voter suppression, especially for people of color. Republicans calling that fake hysteria and a power grab.
There is no widespread effort to suppress minority voting rights in America. This has nothing to do with this.
And Democrats may not have the votes to force through voting rights on their own. At least 2 moderate senators have spoken against changing the rules to get it done. The voting rights bills on the line would provide universal access to mail-in voting and require federal approval for state and local elections changes. The top Democrat in the Senate is promising a vote by Martin Luther King Day next week. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.